We've not had him for a few months. We are just going to check in, see how he's feeling, see how even he is each way, just basically see where he's at and then what we need to work on. So now he's starting to feel like he's moving a little more in front of my leg. We're going to try and put him together and take a bit more contact. So I'm going to literally just close my fingers, a little bit wider with the hands, just to sort of give him something to guide into, keeping my leg and quietly asking him to take the contact. And slowly we'll get him rounder and rounder. Good boy. So with him, he's one that we want to sort of work low and round. He gets a little hollow. That's it. Good boy. So we want to take the contact down and out, which we'll slowly get there. So you'll notice at this stage I'm not really being too strict on my corners. I'm making very shallow loops and big sweeping turns because he's not quite engaged enough yet to be able to do that. Good. So see he's starting to relax. He's sort of breathing, sneezing it out, starting to lower the pole. That's it. Now I'm starting to really feel like he's starting to feel a little more engaged. That's it. So I'm going to actually pop him up into canter, and like I said on my last one, I'm going to start out the saddle and then slowly mould into the saddle when he feels balanced to do so. Good boy, Ned. Good. So again, for him, we're just trying to work on getting him really round over his back, stretching so he's using all of his top line. Good, and this to me feels pretty good. I'm really happy. He feels not bad after just coming straight off the racetrack. And so I'm going to just mould into the saddle a little. Good boy. And I like there wasn't too much change. And then back out again. So just a few strides because he's definitely a little weak. So I don't want to ask too much on day one. And then we'll back to trot. Good boy. And that's quite common for them when they come back to trot to feel all disconnected and a bit all over the show. So don't never panic. Just think, right, just take your time. Try and put them back together in the trot. And then I can again mould into the saddle now that I feel like he's quite balanced. Good boy. And he's letting me sit really nicely. Good boy. And then to help my downwards transition, I'm actually going to do it on a circle this time, so he doesn't get quite so strung out. See if that's any help. Good boy. Definitely better. Not perfect, but that's okay. We're just wanting one step at a time. Good boy. But the fact that he's taking the contact, he's following my rein, he's making a shape. I still would like the neck a little further out, like down and round. But for day one, I'm really pleased.
Amelia is here riding a little bit of an exercise. She said he finds it quite a lot harder to the right than the left. So we're just going to talk to the horse about a little bit more about right bend. She's going to put in a few transitions. So making a right circle with right bend. Just riding nice and forward, soft hand. Making that turn. And then she'll come down the long side very straight. And then put in a few walk steps. You can see the horse just loses his balance occasionally, walk steps. That gives him a chance to put that hind leg under him, learn to sit a little bit more, learn to push a little bit more. And then she'll ride another right circle. Good, and that bend looks like it's really coming. It's improving. It's a good exercise. She's doing little bits of repetition. He's finding his balance, he's finding a rhythm. Good. You can see the hind leg really step under him in that downwards transition, and then he has to listen to the upwards transition. That's Butte, thanks, Dal. What are your plans with her today? She's 2 weeks in, you say, to her retraining journey?
Yes, so she is going to do a little bit of flat work, just work on bending. She struggles a little bit on the right because they often come slightly one-sided, depending which way they're sort of cantering around the track. So she's just trying to learn to become a little more supple through her body, bending, following the rein, moving off my leg, all of those good, wonderful things. Beautiful.
So in terms of our syllabus, we're looking at flat work stages 1 and 2, responding to the transitions, learning to hold a straight line, starting to think about going into a contact in a rounder shape, and some very simple shapes, so maybe figure of eights, maybe a serpentine, and a few transitions. Thank you very much.
Good girl. Good. Oh yes, yes, no, she tries very hard. She's a quick learner, and I've been really pleased with how she's progressing.
Yeah, really good into the round shape. So there we could see that Ginny was discussing bend left and right, upwards and downwards transitions, a really lovely simple exercise that you could use with your racehorse of actually any level. This horse is only 2 weeks off the track, but it would still be useful no matter if you've had them a year or 3. Are they listening to the transitions? Are they listening to the bend?